$100. Hey, but listen, Beard, I don't see how his job could be at jeopardy when, like any other coach in college football, he could just hang his hat on his production. He had $1,000 receiver this year. He had, you know what I'm saying? I think what's the name went for 700. Horton went for 700. I think, man, his receiving core 8 this year, right? Every other coach in college football hangs they hat on their production. They develop these guys. He created Restrepo. That's what college coaches do. They put it in their bio. So I don't see why it would be any different for Beard.
So you say Beard created Restrepo?
That's what every other college coach do. When these coaches when we start looking for these coaches, these DCs and shit, watch they start saying, who did this defensive back coach develop? And then they look in his bio, and his bio say he developed Jerry Jeudy and Amari Cooper. Fuck you, Luke. You was at Northwestern with Amari Cooper. Nobody cares. That's what they do.
Let me say this for the record. There's a whole bunch of people on this thing here. First of all, I want to introduce y'all to my girl D. D is the big time Pittsburgh Steelers fan, NFL. she has a podcast. She's she don't let the beautiful face fool you. She knows her sports and she travels all around the country at all the top games. And she's, one of those big time roving reporters. I'm just happy to have her on here. But let me just say this. I want to say this before I let D introduce herself to everybody. I don't want Beard fired. I don't want Beard fired. I want Beard to stay. I want Beard to be the receiver coach. I want Beard to look at himself in the mirror, and hopefully Beard is looking at these games and hear people clearly. You have to rotate the receivers. That's all. We all have to fix something. We all looked at 2024 and we looked at ourselves in the mirror and we said there are things that we need to do better as a man, as a professional, as a daddy, as a husband, as a boyfriend like me, of multiple women, and you have to do better things. You got to be better in 2025. So I hope Beard look at these goddamn games and realize he has to do better. He has to rotate. When he looked at the TV, because he dropped the ball on Jeremiah Smith, I don't know how he got out. D, explain this to me. Did you see the Ohio State game?
I saw the first 3 scores by Ohio.
Did you?
Unfortunately, I was at the Washington Wizards game today.
You saw the true freshman number 4, right?
Yeah, the running back, right?
Do you?
Wide receiver. Yeah, Smith, right?
Smith.
Yes.
Yes, I did see him. today. He had the first touchdown.
Do you?
He had all of them.
He had about 100.
So you guys were supposed to? Did you guys recruited him? Did he commit? What's the backstory?
He lives across the street from the college.
Yeah. Okay.
University of Miami. How did he get out of here? I don't know.
I got videos of him since he was 8. I got this his whole fucking life.
and Green.
So what's the you know what you need? You know what Colorado has that you probably don't have? I don't know. I'm not saying you don't. They have Black women recruiting in Colorado. Did you know that?
We just got a few. We just got onto that.
Okay. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. We have.
You do. Talk to Mr. Alexis. They have Black women recruiting in Colorado. I don't know what y'all got in Miami, so you have to educate me.
D, this right now, everybody in South Florida is sick. We watched this kid grow up as a toddler, and it was no question as to what he did today on TV as a true freshman, as to what he was going to do in college, and how the hell he got out of here. There needs to be a book written on who fucked up, and they need to call it to the code. Because listen, Dream, I thought, because I have the story how they fucked up when they didn't recruit Amari Cooper, because I was right there. I'm the one who took Cooper down there to the camp. and took Cooper to Florida State. They took Cooper. We ended up at Alabama. And they told me Al Golden sat in that office with Cooper and McDonald, receiver coach, and said, you know, we got Herb Waters. And we told Herb we weren't going to bring nobody else. So I have my own story, Streeter. Amari Cooper, arguably one of the best receivers in the world to get out of Miami. And by the way, D, you know Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper, let me tell you how diehard of a Hurricane he was. And we'll go on to Jeremiah. And Streeter can share how, if Jeremiah was a diehard, I don't know. He knows the kid from 4 years old. Cooper would not put his Northwestern pride set on to come to practice. He would come to practice with his University of Miami shit on.
Mm.
That's how bad he wanted to be a Hurricane. And so they crushed his little heart when they said, well, we got to talk to Herb Waters first. No disrespect to Herb Waters. And we moseyed on down the highway, went to the next camp. Nick Saban saw him run 3 routes. You offer. And he said, Coach, this is the only offer I have.
That's crazy.
I like it here. Okay, cool. You think he'll let me play DB too? He wanted me, Streeter. You might don't know this. So before Travis after Prime, but before Travis, Cooper could have did it, but I was scared to ask Nick that because I know Nick is a fucking DB coach, and Nick wasn't gonna let him go. He'd have made him be a goddamn DB.
Right. Was Mario at Alabama then?
Mario came to Alabama after that, and then Mario job, it was Mario and Stotland, who's the O-line coach at Philadelphia Eagles. Mario came after Stotland left. So Stotland was responsible for. Stotland had just left Miami when they all got fired. Remember, University of Miami fired arguably the best offensive line coach in the NFL right now today, Jeff Stotland. See, we fuck up all over the place, D.
So Mario came later.
Mario came after Stotland left and went to Philly. And then Mario became the person on the tail end responsible for the coup. So Mario then, would be
Calvin Ridley, Jerry Jeudy, all that was Mario.
It was. You want to really know? You want to know who really recruited them dudes?
Talk to me.
He was standing on the sideline today at Ohio State.
Carter
was the one who was recruiting them.
How? What?
Don't ask me to.
What?
D, welcome, D. How you doing? We on here just fucking around right now. This is Streeter right here, Footballville. Yes,
Footballville. Nice to virtually meet you, Streeter.
What's going on? Hey.
All is well. I just got back from an NBA game, so I was like, wait, I gotta come on here and get these guys in order. I love visiting Miami, and I love coming to the Canes games. So I went to one. I only went to one this year, which was sad, but I did go to the Virginia Tech game, which was phenomenal. I thought it was a great game. So I am familiar, and Curse My Girl C2 covers the Canes. So I'm always reading up on the Canes and how y'all be beefing amongst each other. And you've been calling for some people to get fired this season. So
I don't want nobody
it's interesting to see how things are shaking out there. But I'll put my name up, D Love Sports, by the way, for those that are asking in the chat.
So tell them where they can find you at on.
Yeah, D Love Sports is DEE Love Sports, and I'm on every platform with that particular name. So Instagram, Twitter, X, YouTube, TikTok. It's D Love Sports everywhere, and I talk a little bit of everything.
And and that's great. And
yeah.
D, so D, you I know you getting prepared for Lamar to beat your Steelers. Seem like y'all falling apart.
We're not there yet, but you know, if the Steelers lose to the Bengals on Saturday night, they will be coming by way of Baltimore to play the Ravens, which I'm not mad at.
Hey,
I'm not mad at all.
so we got some people on Twitter here. We have Dream. Since we on here talking about the topic is who gets fired. Is there anybody get fired in your opinion at the University of Miami, or do we keep them intact because they know the kids? And then you got to remember at the same time, these guys are actively recruiting people right now. So when you start butchering people, that plays a major role. Like I'm pretty sure the DB coach, he's actively recruiting DBs and everything. So who do you think somebody get fired, Dream?
Yeah, somebody else got to go.
Who?
That DB room got to go. Sorry, Mr. Jackson.
Everybody keep going with the Chevy.
Y'all want Chevy? Why y'all want Chevys to go? Chevys ain't had nothing to work with.
It was atrocious.
He didn't. His best guy was a freshman. You right.
Chevys, okay.
Gidry gotta go. If Gidry gotta go, they gotta go. I like Gidry, bro.
Yeah,
Gidry was 1-1 with an extension, bro. Like if he had to go, then he gotta go too. No?
Whoever's the new DC, you got to trust him to bring his guys, and that's from top to bottom, DBs and everything.
Mm-hmm. Do we keep the special team coach? I don't think we ran nothing.
Huh? He's supposed to be gone last year.
Who is the special team coach?
Dennis. Who's the special team coach?
The pinstripe coach should have been gone.
This man just say Dennis the special team coach.
Yeah, Lord.
That's nasty work.
I'm actually special team. I see a special teams analyst, but I don't know who the special team coach is.
In Miami. We don't know who this. I thought the special team coach last year got let go, and this is a brand new one. Because
let me know when you find out the name.
I see special teams analysts, but I do not see special team. You know how to pull it up.
Exactly. Is a Ferreras is the analyst, the special teams analyst.
Oh yeah, you have two special teams analysts. It looks like
Angel Ferrero.
Is it Danny Coulter?
Who the fuck is Angel Ferrero? Angel, where they got him on the construction site?
Man, we had Cam Ward. We wasn't worried about no special teams, bro. We had Cam Ward, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, just fair catch.
Any kid that ran out, Cam Ward be racer, dog.
Don't touch it. We got Cam Ward. We're gonna go 95 yards.
Ferreras and Danny. So you have two special team analysts on University of Miami's site.
We got analysts.
Wow.
I don't see no coach label. Sorry.
Fuck it.
Unless they don't have it on their website, which is that's a problem.
Well, we're gonna have to find out. G Willie, I know G Willie has to know who the special team coach is, but at the end of the day, we ain't run no kicks back. And when the man gets there's 2-3 people in the front of him. Obviously they kick it in the end zone, but still, I don't know. Y'all want to butcher the analysts or just leave the analysts. Now, you got two coaches that left. You got Patter that left along with Dub. Dub is now running back coach over at FIU, and you have Patter over there, O-line coach. And I'm happy for Patter because he's been coaching over there with Mirabal and Mario, and I'm pretty sure Patter gonna do real good because he learned from the best. Them two dudes, you can say what you want to say about Mario, and
that's a tough loss right there. Mm-hmm.
You think that's a tough loss?
Well, Patter, yeah, man, they got real voices in the locker room, so you know what I mean. It'll be definitely missed.
What about you, Streeter? You think we gonna miss Patter?
I think so. I think he was a pillar. I think he was a pillar in the coaching on the staff. You saw he was there for so long. We talked about Patter numerous times on how long he's been there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's something Mirabal can't handle.
So, how long is Mario's leash, you guys? Like, how much longer does he have?
62 million loan. So to that 62 million start dwindling down, that lease is longer than the motherfucker. He could run around the corner and bite a bitch.
He has 8 years, D. He got $80 million, and somebody did an article on him the other day and said if you get rid of the coach right now, you're gonna have to pay $62 million. Which I don't think everybody is happy about the job Mario doing. I mean, to this point, I mean, he's trending up. He won 10 games. We fucked up some games. They messed up. They messed up 2 games. They shouldn't have lost them 2 games. They admit that.
It's not 2-10 though, like one team we know.
Right. See, that coach gave back money. See, the Florida State coach with 13-1 or whatever, 12-1 to 2-9, and he had $60 million too because he had a big ass extension too, and he gave back. I don't know how they made him give back money, Luke. How you do that? You catch him in the parking lot and fucking put the.
This ain't new because Mark Richt gave money back.
Yeah, he
put $1 million in to build the indoor.
But they made it seem as if, hold up now, Luke. See, you always on the inside shit. He donated to the indoor. We built the indoor. That's not how they made Norvell shit sound.
Listen, man.
Mark Richt gonna give us on the way out here. He gonna give us old indoor. Yeah, happy for Mark Richt. Norvell sounded like they caught him in the parking lot and was like, "Hey, everybody,
you gotta do. Listen, man.
Hand all that back.
What happened?
I'm with Street on that one. Hand all that back. On this right in the garage, in the parking garage.
Exactly. Everybody lay down and homie go to sleep.
D, we sent the offensive coordinator from the University of Miami to the University of Maryland. I know you go to Maryland games and you cover Maryland sports. Gaddis gets fired. Why did that happen? Is the same thing he got fired because he got fired here? Are you familiar with that?
I don't know. I've been trying. I've been trying to get in with Coach Loxley and Maryland. I always say something wrong.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah, I've been trying to get in there. I wish I could tell you.
I'm gonna make that happen.
That is something that is I've been itching to do.
I'm gonna make that happen. But I'm gonna tell you like this here.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to some coaches like Shrita. We talked to coaches down there, and these coaches. The good part about these coaches at the University of Miami, they're admitting that they fucked up some games.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think that they ain't gonna get on no camera. And you guys go to press conferences. Ain't no coach gonna get on the camera and openly say, "Yeah, we fucked the game up and we did this." I throw a coach up under the bus. Now, when they get off that podium, it's a whole different story. They look at film and they're like, "Oh fuck, we should have ran the ball. Oh shit, we should have did that." And that's the only way to get better. You know what I'm saying? But again, my question is this to everybody. Y'all criticize, you people in the media, you criticize the coach when he went for 4th down a lot of times in the Georgia Tech game. Then the coach come back, don't go for 4th down and kick the field goal. Y'all wanted him to kick the field goal in Georgia Tech. What's the difference between Georgia Tech going for 4th down, not kicking the field goal, and these last 2 games?
Season on the line. We didn't know the season was on the line at Georgia Tech.
Oh, you just thought you was gonna go mosey up in there and beat the arguably the best the quarterback with the most yards in the with no DBs in the damn in college football?
Listen, man, I felt the season was on the line, and I felt you should have died with the motherfucker you rode with the whole year long. You should have just died with him.
Right. Hey, can I ask a question or make say?
Go ahead.
I'm glad you just said that, right? On Footballville, right? Because somebody asked that question the other day in the space, and I said for me, when Mario was aggressive in the Georgia Tech game, a lot of fans and a lot of people was like, "Nah, you should have kicked the field goal." Nah, that's either here nor there. Right? I don't want to debate that. My thing is this: if that's the way you're going to play all year, be aggressive, then keep swinging that way. and die by that way for this year.
Right.
Because because how I looked at it is you had an aggressive team, an aggressive offense. So once you went to Syracuse and you decided to kick the field goal and not go for it, then it's like you're questioning yourself or questioning what your whole identity was for this year, 2024. And I felt like you can't do that. You got to just keep going what you've been doing and trust the process and trust that you have that type of team that thrives when you're aggressive. And I felt like he was kind of indecisive at that moment. And I think honestly, the season on the line, the championship on the line, you got to go with Cam to deliver. And if you're going to die with Cam, that's what I feel like at that moment, because Cam was your best player this year. He's your best, the best side of the ball. Your defense was not good this year. So I'm not going to trust my defense to save me. I'd rather have my guy that I know has saved me in 5 or 6 games this year to just continue to try to win that game versus Syracuse and just go for it, because that's the way your season has went. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like Mario. I think Mario's doing a good job. I really do think he's improving as a head coach. Nobody's perfect. He'll continue to improve as a head coach. I know he learned from certain mistakes that he made in the first 2 years, and I think he's going to learn from a mistake or two that he made this year. So I have confidence Mario is going to eventually turn that corner. For me, Mario, yeah.
Right. That's Dean from Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here. We're having a football conversation about University of Miami football. We testing out this podcast.
On the test, though. We got 2,200 in here on the test, bro.
We got 200 people on the test, and we just testing this thing out, ladies and gentlemen. We got totally different graphics than what you see right here, backdrops and all that. Nice little beautiful studio that Mr. Streeter came.
Your comment section is wild here, by the way.
Comment section off the chain.
Comment section is wild over here.
He on the humble. He wasn't even playing. She had her hair done. She had her lights right. She's looking good. She wasn't even playing.
Hey, Dean, you know the beautiful part about doing this like this 954, we don't have to worry about the comment section. What it is, the chat. The fucking chat is over here. We can see the goddamn chat. But no, but just to reset everything, we just testing this. We testing our platforms out, seeing how they integrate with each other.
Supposed to be 20 minutes, right?
Together. Yeah. And so
when you live, it goes so fast, dog.
It go fast. I know. We're gonna go. Hey, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna have a big announcement, a big old party, get together, and we're gonna get on here. We're gonna talk some shit. It's gonna be raw, uncut, uncensored. We're gonna be talking about sports, politics, entertainment, everything you name it, NFL, NBA, all that shit. It ain't just gonna be just subject to University of Miami, because we can beat that up. But being that's the topic, and I'm pretty sure after this week it's gonna move on to something else. I want to, prayers go out to those kids in New Orleans who's struggling with playing. I don't know what those kids. In the French Quarter, because I know, which I don't think they were they couldn't have been in the French Quarter because they probably at curfew that night. But for those people who passed in that tragedy, I know it had to be some fans involved, because fans come down to cities to watch the game, and then obviously you go to French Quarter, like you go to South Beach on Ocean Drive and visit the tourist places, go get your hurricane and shit. And so for that to happen, all prayers go out to those good folks who may have lost somebody and maybe still injured. At the same time, we'll go an hour before I go to Twin Peaks and with Street and look at some of them girls over there.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah, we're gonna go look at the girls at Twin Peaks. Streeter lives right across from Twin Peaks. He lives in the same building Chad Johnson lives in. So obviously, whatever happened with Chad and his situation,
it has something to do with Twin Peaks. That's what you're trying to tell me. Twin Peaks is the problem.
Twin Peaks brother.
Them girls listen, them girls at Twin Peaks is fakers. Every one of my friends who went there, I don't play with them. I think they have a big old box of phone numbers that guys come in there and give them, and they just go in the back and get and drop the phone. The Twin Peaks girls are borderline strippers.
I want to ask you, and that was my next question. What's the difference between the Twin Peaks girls and the Tootsie's girls?
No, Tootsie's.
No, the Tootsie's girls. No. The Tootsie's girls.
We can know.
The Tootsie's girls is full surface.
Hold on. The last time somebody said went on Tootsie's, it was a police chief, and her ass got fired. She went up in there talking about, oh, I know this going to be
The girls don't speak English.
We don't even know what the fuck she at right now. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. You don't what goes on the Tootsie's, you don't talk about.
Right.
Twin Peaks. Yeah, little hot ass girls up in there. My homeboys be in there and they be feasting their eyes, because they just be losing their mind, and the little Twin Peaks girls be getting their numbers every time I go in there. They get their number, and I always say, did the girl follow up with you? No, man, she ain't hit me back. I was texting and all that.
She was
so never go to Twin Peaks thinking you're gonna pull something out of there.
Professional curves.
Now Tootsie's, you can pull something. You can, Tootsie's have their own hotel.
Yeah, Tootsie's.
Well, you say cool. You just saying for the night. Okay, I get it. All right, nothing significant. Just like that.
Tootsie girls don't speak English or dance. I'm not even calling what they call it.
It's about the money, though. At the end of the day, like this is.
They don't speak English or dance.
This is not sports related, by the way.
The strip club. It is.
The sport of.
That's what. Listen, that's what happened to the Dolphins. It's Tootsie. Because they reported that the Dolphin players was coming in late because most of them was hanging out at Tootsie's when they were losing.
This year's Dolphins?
This year's Dolphins.
And
they reported it, and the man said they had no control. And you had one guy left the Dolphins. What team did he go to? He went to a team, and then he started telling on everything that was going on. Like, man, them dudes been in the strip club all night, booby trap. See, booby trap is a whole nother movie.
I ain't never been there.
Booby trap, you stay all night. But at the end of the day, you gotta have tough skin to play sports around here.
I got a question for D though, man. Before we get out of here, D, them jersey dresses are just jerseys back there. You don't collect it.
I do not own a jersey dress, so these are jerseys.
Damn, so is something wrong with jersey dresses?
I know. I just don't own one. I just wanted to be clear.
You know who back there? Give me some of the names of jerseys back there.
I got Roethlisberger. I have a couple Antonio Browns, a couple Roethlisbergers, TJ Watt. I have a Mendenhall back here. Troy Polamalu. Juju. This is an OAB.
Like you
got a sign Minka Fitzpatrick back here.
I didn't realize you were that close to him.
You didn't realize what?
Yeah, you were that close to him. I didn't think you could just turn around and touch the motherfuckers. They look like they're way back there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But I'll be out. I got a few days off, so I might have to come out there. But I come out there and someone won't be there. So I have to.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, ladies and gentlemen, we did a nice little test on this thing. Like I said, the background, I know 954 say he love that Orange Bowl background, so I guess we probably throw that background when we start talking Hurricane football. But we just were testing this thing out, seeing if we could integrate our platforms together, which we were able to do. We have some backgrounds. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna love it when y'all see it. And if y'all don't, please let us know. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to both of our YouTube pages, all three. What's your YouTube page, D?
D Love Sports.
What's Streeter? Footballville?
Footballville Nation, yeah. And then we got
What's the difference between the villains and the Footballville?
The villains are the members, man. Those are the ones get all the inside information, man. They the ones knew Gidry was getting fired right after the game. I mean, that's the villains.
Hold on, so you reported to a group of people that pay That the man was fired after the game?
Wrote a whole article about it. And right after the game, I heard it was gonna happen, man. Guidry though, man. I like Guidry, bro.
I like
good guy.
Guidry. Matter of fact, I talked to Guidry. I had a nice little chat with him the other day. He's in good spirits, just so you all know. He is in very good spirits. You know, he feels some things could have been better, but as you know, most people feel some things could have been better in whatever situation that they don't prevail in. But you know, the good part about it, he's getting paid for the next 2 years on University of Miami dime. I'm pretty sure he said he's going to chill out because he wanted to hang out with his daughter, his family, and all that. And he just wanted to vibe because, you know, this football is 24/7. And so, you know, he gonna be all right. And hopefully these other guys, if they decide that they're going to get rid of some other dudes, then, you know, hopefully they bounce back. One thing about football, people do find a way. And when you are already getting paid from another team, it is very easy for you to get on to another team because that team don't necessarily have to contract. Huh?
Don't have to pay you as much.
They don't have to pay you. Like when Mark Rick was here and T. Martin hit me up and T. Martin said, hey man, tell Rick I love to come down here and coach. Be the offensive coordinator. My son is going to be going to college, playing baseball there, and I'm already getting paid from USC. Just give me $50,000. I'm good. And obviously that never happened. Rick was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna do that." See, y'all gonna get so much inside shit that y'all probably never heard on here about certain situations. Like I had a good conversation with Dennis today. Do you know Streeter? But I'm not going to tell y'all what my conversation was. We had a nice little FaceTime conversation. So when the podcast start up, hopefully between me and you, we can get Dennis on here.
Think so?
I know so.
I think so.
I know so.
We'll be able to get a lot of people on here, bro.
I know. We had a great conversation.
And this Dennis is Dennis Smith that you're referring to, correct?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dennis is the organizer. Dennis
is the executive director is the title.
No, what that lady was on that president show. What the lady?
Olivia Pope.
Olivia Pope. Dennis
Olivia Pope.
Yeah.
Look at Street.
That's what Dennis is. Yeah.
Dennis says his handle. He be handling it.
Dennis is Olivia Pope. But we're gonna get Dennis on here because they ain't gonna be talking to me they're not talking to me on back lines. And if you're gonna be my friend, you're gonna have a conversation with me on the phone, you're gonna have a conversation with me here. Like we had Warren Sapp come on the Spaces one time, we had Edrin James come on, we had Trick Daddy, all these people coming on here. And if you decide that you want to hear somebody, like I talked to Warren Sapp today, he was in some kind of ice thing. Now,
I could not get his attention at the game. Shout out to Cordell, but
yeah. And I think some people getting fired over there too, Streeter. I'm not gonna put it out there. I'm gonna let Brian put it out there, but there are some people that's gonna get fired at Colorado that we know. Hopefully they bounce back. This is the firing time of year.
It is. But you better hurry up and fill them damn holes because this transfer portal ain't nice to nobody. This tampering shit they keep. Yeah, you got to find them players. Goddamn.
Yeah, y'all know Bill Chapel Hill Bill is coming.
Chapel Hill Bill. I just gave him a name and all.
Bill is coming. Chapel Hill Bill is coming, y'all.
Speaking about.
Y'all got about a year to get y'all lives together.
That motherfucker, you think Harbaugh was stealing motherfucking plays?
Chapel Hill Bill is coming.
Y'all think Harbaugh was still inside? This motherfucker, the inventor still inside.
Y'all better get together.
The shit he was doing in the NFL with all them cameras going around. This like.
And he's gonna have a 20-something. You see his 24-year-old girlfriend, Chapel Hill Bill coming.
And they're trying to say Bill is not gonna be able to relate to young people.
He ain't gonna be
He got a
able to
TikTok girlfriend. Like he
Yeah,
TikTok generational girlfriend. He gonna be fine.
Exactly. You don't think Bill girlfriend telling them what time it is? I mean, let's be real here. But the thing, let me tell you this here, man. Y'all gave Bill $50 million. You gave Bill $10 million for his staff. That's very important. People overlook that.
Yes.
Y'all gave Bill $20 million in NIL money. Bill and hired a GM. His second day on the job, he taking shots at Miami. So
I know, right?
We don't even play these motherfuckers. So you think, listen, man,
Like I
the
said.
ACC is going to be very, very interesting in the coming future. I did tell these people we need to get us a quarterback. So I was
Bill gonna bring cheating to the ACC, though.
Who?
Bill about to bring cheating to the ACC?
Hell yeah, you did. Bill, what you think? Bill not cheating.
Oh, shit.
And this whole shit about tampering, let me explain to everybody who don't understand what tampering is, right? Okay, it ain't necessarily a tampering. One thing is these guys got agents, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The agents ain't bound to nobody. They're not the player. They did not sign a scholarship. You can call an agent at any given time. Somebody from the collectives can get on the phone, call an agent. Or you can call up me, the high school coach, and any other high school coach. Hey, man, and this is how those conversations go. I'm going to tell you like this here. I ain't going to mention no name. Hey, man, your man good over there? What you mean? Yeah, he good. So what's up? Well, you know, we got like 2 or 3 M's for him if he want to get up out of there. Really? And so then now the coach got to do his duty is he got to call up Streeter. Hey, Streeter, you know, ex school over here say they got 2 M's for you. You know, I'm just passing the message on. If you want to entertain it, then, you know, okay. And then, you know, then he said, yeah. See what's up, coach. And then that's when you call up and say, yeah, man, he interested. So what the fuck is going to happen here? Well, he got out in the portal, and then we're going to do it like this here. Then they get with the agent and all that. See, but in my case, I'm the agent also. I don't need no agent.
Tampering. Yeah, Wisconsin. What Wisconsin doing holding that boy back for tampering? Tampering has to be the school. They got to prove that the school
is calling the player directly.
Yeah, they holding that boy back. That's some old slave in Mississippi burning shit they got going on in Wisconsin, bro. Because they're not the portal.
They're just trying to send messages, right? There's going to be a lot. As these athletes are getting smart with finding schools for probably not paying what they've been promising, just know these schools are also going to find ways to retaliate on these kids. So it could get ugly.
Because they have no control. It's not like the NFL. What they should have did, which I think the NCAA just said, fuck it, we're going to let y'all want this? Y'all got it? Fuck y'all.
Figure it out.
Just turn it to the Wild Wild West. Y'all figure it out. Knowing damn well, if there was responsible people, but they had so many lawsuits coming from everywhere that they were fighting, they should have just implemented in what the NFL is doing, put a salary cap. Hey, here it is. But then now you put a salary cap, everybody can't make the same type of money. Then you put a salary cap. Then now players want to unionize. That's a whole nother shit show that they would have to deal with. So it's murky. They just say, fuck it, y'all doing what you want to do. But 2 weeks ago, just so everybody know, they changed it where the schools can now pay the kids directly from out of the school account. They're going to hold the kids responsible. They're going to sign them up to a contract almost like they're an employee of the school, and in that contract, you got to play a bowl game. You got to play the bowl game. So you won't have this shit about, I'm not playing the bowl game, and they'll have, things, and then you just negotiate things like putting an insurance policy in there if you want me to play bowl games or whatever it is that you may need to do. But those things are going to be a lot different. Every day the shit change.
Yeah.
Every day the shit change.
It's going to be, and there was something that I wanted to, taxes. Because they're learning now, but just because you getting this ridiculous amount of NIL money, you got to pay taxes. So these kids need to learn to put some of that money aside because Uncle Sam is coming back around and gets cut. So
Yeah,
they did.
All right, all right.
Hard.
We spent longer time than we thought we was gonna spend on it. We just testing this out. We're gonna be doing a podcast and broadcasting you all on
About to go get a drink.
huh?
About to go get a drink, dog.
Yeah, I'm going over there to Twin Peak with you and drink, man. I cooked today. I still got leftovers.
Bring a plate, dog. Bring a plate, dog.
No, I ain't because I'm gonna eat that shit. But it's crazy. We got 2,500 people in here on a test.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Congratulations, y'all.
That's great.
Congratulations.
That is great. And I don't know how many people we got on here. Yeah, we got a small group of people on here because we did it spontaneous. Everything will be announcements when these podcasts take off, so you all can be able to chime in and have a good time with us. All right. Until the next time, adios amigos.